Good day. Now let's talk about fluid machineries, compressor. By definition, pag sinabi natin compressor, it is a machine used to increase the pressure of a gas by decreasing its volume. So we know by thermodynamics na inversely proportional ang pressure and volume. So habang pinapaliit mo yung volume, nag-i-increase yung pressure ng gas. Okay? Now, sa pagko-compress natin, pwede natin i-compress yung gas in 3 different ways. So i-plot natin yung compression sa PV diagram. So meron tayong pressure ng suction, and then you have your pressure ng discharge. So this is our input, andito yung ating output. Pwede tayong mag-compress isentropically, so that is PV raised to K equivalent constant. Pwede tayong mag-compress polytropically, that is PV raised to N equivalent sa constant, so mas steeper pa yun dito. And lastly, pwede tayong mag-compress isothermal compression. So pag sinabing isothermal, PV equivalent sa constant. So these are the 3 different ways paano natin pwede i-compress yung gas. Okay? Now, elaborate pa natin. Okay, magsisimula yung discussion natin sa single stage compressor. Once maintindihan natin yung single stage compressor, regarding sa multi-stage, 2-stage, 3-stage, and so on, madali na yung adjustment doon. So focus muna tayo sa single stage. Okay, sa single stage compression, gawa natin siya ng cycle. Okay, so point 1 should be our suction or initial point. Okay, i-compress natin papunta ang pressure 2. That should be our discharge. Okay, and then punta tayo from 2 to 3, isobaric. And then 3 to 4, and then back to 1. So then we have a cycle. Okay, tingnan natin yung mga parts ng ating single stage compressor. So this is our maximum volume V1 and then minimum volume V3. So tawagin natin yan the volume displaced ng piston. And then yung part na ito, yung pinaka-clearance, tawagin natin siyang VC. And then yung difference ng volume ng V1 tsaka V4, tawagin natin yung suction volume. Okay? Vs prime. So pag tinanong tayo ng Vs prime or the capacity of the compressor, ang solution lang yan is simply PBMRT. So ibibigay naman most likely yung properties sa point 1. So pressure sa suction by Vs prime, the capacity of the compressor, mass, R, and then temperatures dun sa suction. Okay, pag tinanong tayo ng clearance volume, formula ito, that should be CVD. So, percent clearance, multiply mo ng volume displaced. Or, by inspection, yung VC is equivalent sa V3. Okay, C is the percent clearance. Next. Okay, ang displaced volume, ito yung displaced volume natin, by definition, that is simply maximum volume minus the minimum volume. In our illustration, ang maximum volume is V1, ang minimum volume is V3. Next. Okay, another formula ng Vs prime, pag hindi given yung PBMRT, pwede natin makuha yung capacity of the compressor by subtraction, difference ng V1 minus V4. So madaming formula yung ating maaalala if we can draw the PV diagram correctly. So again, I'm suggesting na focus tayo sa PV diagram. And then, if you draw this correctly, madali nang i-recall yung other formula. Next. Okay, another formula ng VD, kung sakaling hindi given yung V1 tsaka V3, the maximum and minimum, pwedeng ibigay sa atin yung description or sukat ng ating piston cylinder. So, alam naman natin na meron tayong length, yung stroke. Ibibigay din yung diameter ng bore. So, once given yung dalawa na yan, pwede natin makalculate yung volume displaced. So, meron tayo ditong suction, tapos meron tayo ditong discharge. Para makuha mo yung volume displaced, kung hindi given yung V1, V3, you can use lang. Okay? So, ang formula natin is simply LAN. Okay? So, this is the length, the area, yung capital N is the engine speed in revolution per second. A, number of cylinder, number of piston action. So pag walang binanggit, the assumption is puro 1. Kanya walang sinabing number of cylinder, 1. Number of piston action, 1. Pero pag may binanggit, introduce yun or included yun sa solution para sa volume displaced. Okay, for example, binanggit double acting. So lalagay mo sa number of piston action, 2 pag double acting. So dalawa formula ng VD, maximum volume minus minimum volume or kaya LAN. Length, area, speed, number of cylinder, number of piston action. Next. Okay. How about the pressure, volume, and temperature relations? Okay, naturo naman to sa thermodynamics. Simply recalling lang to. For isothermal, ang ating formula is, okay, pag sinabing isothermal, that is simply PV is constant. So, PV is constant. So, ibig sabihin, ang formula natin is this. Okay? PV is constant. So, pressure sa suction, volume sa suction is the same sa pressure sa discharge, volume sa discharge. So, isothermal. Pag polytropic process naman, ito yung merong exponent N. So, this is PV raised to N equivalent sa constant. So, pwedeng pressure sa suction, volume sa suction raised to N. Parehas lang yan sa pressure sa discharge, volume sa discharge raised to N. Another formula sa polytropic process, pag given yung temperature tsaka pressure is TP-nin. So, gano'n ko siya minimemorize. So, T, and then nin. Okay, so TP-nin. So, kayo bahala regarding sa subscript. Pwedeng suction discharge, or vice versa. Okay, so that is TP-nin. So, ratio ng temperature, ratio ng pressure raised to nin. Kapag volume naman, TV-in. So, TV-in. Again, pwede siyang suction discharge, or vice versa. So, TV-in. Pag isentropic, papalitan lang yung N, gawin mo lang siyang K na equivalent sa 1.4. So, parehas ng formula ng isentropic tsaka polytropic. Only, ang pinagkaiba yung value ng exponent na to. So, for isentropic, this is K equivalent sa 1.4. So, these are simply recalling. Ay naturo naman yan sa thermodynamics. Next. Okay, i-derive natin yung formula. So, kung makakalimutan yung formula, pwede siyang ma-derive using formula ng work steady flow. Pero still, I'm recommending kabisaduhin na lang. Okay, so pakita ko lang yung derivation. So, ang work ng compressor is equivalent sa work steady flow. Na ang formula is N work non-flow. Ang formula ng work non-flow para sa polytropic process is PV P2V2 minus P1V1 all over 1 minus N. In this case, naging discharge minus action lang. Now, alam natin na PV equivalent sa MRT. PV equivalent sa MRT. So, pwedeng palitan yung PV na to ng MRT. Yung PV dito, pwedeng palitan ng MRT. So, you can factor out yung MR. Ang matitira na lang is temperature ng discharge minus temperature ng suction. So, pinalitan lang natin at in-adjust. Next is simplification. Pwede tayong mag-multiply ng 1. TS over TS is 1. So, walang nagbabago doon. Ang gagawin mo lang dyan is distribution. Yung numerator na TS, transfer mo dito. Yung denominator na TS, i-divide mo sa dalawa na to. So, ang mangyayari dyan, MRTS, eto is TD over TS. Dito naman, TS over TS. Ang TS over TS is 1. So, eto yung naging formula natin. Now, we all know na ang MRT, this is MRT, equivalent lang yan sa PV. So, yung MRT na to, pwede palitan ng PV. Yung ratio ng temperature, pwede palitan ng ratio ng pressure. If you remember yung T, T, nin. Yung ratio ng temperature, equivalent sa ratio ng pressure raised to nin. So, palitan yung MRTS ng TS ds prime. Palitan yung TD over TS ng PD over PS raised to nin. So, finally, we already derived the formula. So, medyo matagal yung derivation. So, I'm recommending kabisaduhin na lang to. Pero kung sakaling makalimutan yung formula, tandaan, work steady flow. Now, every time we solve work na compressor, ang essence niyan or sign, it should be negative. Kasi this is an input work. So, isosolve mo siya correctly, you're anticipating a negative work. Kaya lang, in the choices, ang makikita niyong sagot, lahat sa choices, most of the time, positive. So, ang ginawa ng libro, kung pinapansin mo kasi yung equation sa libro, pinagbaliktad niya lang yung 1 tsaka n. Okay? Para yung magnitude ma-retain, pero yung sagot maging positive lang. Again ang tamang sagot should be negative, pero since walang negative sa choices most of the time, pagbaliktarin nyo lang yung dalawa na to para ang sagot maging positive. Okay? Bottom line, they have the same magnitude. Okay? Pinagbaliktad lang yung 1 tsaka n para lang mag-positive yung sagot. Okay, summarize ko na yung formula. So, pinakita kayo derivation, pero tandaan yung final formula. Ito yun. Pagbabaliktarin ko lang to para positive. So, this is our general formula. So, ang work ng compressor is N all over N minus 1 TSVS prime. So, this is the capacity. Multiply sa ratio ng pressure raised to nin minus 1. For isentropic, palitan lang yung N. Gawin lang 1.4. For isothermal naman, ang formula is simply yung formula natin sa work non-flow ng isothermal. Ang work non-flow tsaka work steady flow sa isothermal is parehas lang. That is P1 V1 ln lang. That is P1 over P2. Kaya lang, pag ginamit mo yung tamang formula, negative pa rin yun. So, ang ginawa lang sa libro, binaliktad lang itong dalawa. Instead na P1 over P2, ang ginawa is P2 over P1. So, instead na 1, 2, ang ginawang subscript is discharge saka suction. Okay, para lang mag-positive. So, these are the general formula. Okay, isulat yan, transfer sa index card, kabisaduhin. Okay, once makabisado natin, easy to use naman yan. For us lang kompleto yung given. Next. Okay, for volumetric efficiency, ang formula naman dyan is ratio ng dalawang volume. Okay, malaki over maliit. So that should be suction, okay, or the capacity of the compressor over the volume displaced. Another formula ng EV, kung sakaling hindi given yung dalawang volume, pwede siyang makuha using 1 plus C minus C, ratio ng pressure, discharge over suction, raised to 1 over N. Okay? Another formula is the piston speed. Okay, pag tinanong ka ng piston speed, that is simply 2 ln. Next. Okay, work of the compressor. Okay, yung formula na pinakita ko sa inyo, that is correct. Yan yung formula ng work ng compressor, yung mahaba. Pero other formula ng compressor is this. Kasi depende sa given yun. Okay, another formula ng work ng compressor, pwede siyang makuha using T MEP times VD. So, ito yung mean effective pressure multiply sa volume displaced. Work ng compressor yun. Pwede rin namang mass times difference in enthalpy. Kung sakaling enthalpies are given or involved. Pwede rin MCP delta T. So, depende talaga sa given. Now, how about the actual work? Okay, yung makukuha nating sagot dito, lahat yan ideal work, considering the efficiency ng compressor is 100%. Kaya lang, paano kapag may given na efficiency yung compressor? How to get the actual work? So, ito yung palatandaan namin. Kailan ba i-multiply, kailan ba dinidivide yung efficiency? Kasi sometimes, minumultiply natin, sometimes dinidivide. So para hindi tayo nanguhula, tandaan nyo lang to. To get the actual work, consider nyo yung machineries. If it is power producing, i-multiply mo yung efficiency para makuha yung actual work. If it is power consuming, i-divide nyo naman yung efficiencies. Since ang compressor is an input or power consuming na machineries, ang ginagawa sa efficiency niya, kailangan i-divide yung ideal. So, to get the actual work, you solve for the ideal work and then simply divide the efficiency ng compressor. So, pag dinivide mo yung ideal ng efficiency, then that's the time. Makukuha nyo na rin yung actual work ng compressor. So, hindi ganun kadami yung formula sa compressors. Okay, hopefully na pinost natin, kinopya natin yung mga formula at nilalagay sa index card. So, kailangan na lang sample problem. So let's try to solve single stage compressors.